Hello and welcome to my channel Mystical Moments. My name's Carol. I'm here to give you your monthly tarot reading for the month of October 2024. Can't believe it is October already. I'm going to be using the Witch's Tarot, which is a gorgeous deck by Ellen Dugan, and I'm going to overlay it with the beautiful mini deck of the Everyday Tarot by Deborah Blake. Okay, and I've got some pre-shuffled oracle cards to the left of me here. I'm going to pick a card off each of those decks as well at the end. So let's give these cards a shuffle, the tarot cards. The oracle are already done, and ask them what it is we need to know. What are the energies, what are the messages, what is coming forward for us in the month of October 2024. This is a general reading, it's for the collective, all signs of the zodiac. So if you're watching, these messages should help you make your way through this month with a little bit more ease and flow. So let's have a look. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross reading, and as I say, I'll overlay it with the mini deck, the Everyday Tarot. So the Everyday Witch Tarot. So very witchy vibe, but it is the month of October, so you know, you'll just have to go with me with that one. But yeah, I can't believe it's October already, the 10th month. Wow. Seems like 2 minutes ago it was the 1st of January. But hey ho, they reckon as we get older it goes quicker. I don't think they're lying. So, that's my experience. There's a card on the floor. It nearly went in the bin. So we'll pick that up in a second. I'll just lay out the Celtic cross to start with. Starting with the Queen of Wands. She's bringing in her dark magic. She's crossed by the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands there. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Moon, the Four of Cups. We've got a lot of water energy. We've got the shadow side. We've got the Five of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Knight of Cups, more Cups energy. And on the base of the deck, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. What is the card that flew out? Let's have a look. Oh, Six of Swords. So I'm going to read this as its own little message. I feel like this month is going to be overall a card of movement, of literally moving from one place to another, whether that is physically, mentally, or emotionally. Might be all of those things, okay? But there is movement. We are definitely shifting in a big way by the looks of these cards, okay? And it's been a long time coming from what I can see as well. So yeah, let's have a look at what the cards are actually saying. So we're starting with the Queen of Wands. So this is us, okay? We are the main character, and we are that first card in the Celtic cross. So this is us, and this is where we're at. We're needing to sprinkle some of our magic, whether it's light or dark, whatever, you know. It's Halloween, it's October, it's those witchy vibes coming in, and she is there. She is absolutely beautiful. She is so confident and comfortable in her own skin. She knows what she desires, she knows what she's passionate about, and she certainly knows how to get what she wants, okay? She can be warm or she can be hot and fiery, whatever. She can do both, you know, and she can turn that heat up and down pretty quick as well. She's very creative. As I say, she's very, very confident and courageous as well. She ain't scared of nothing, okay? The Six of Pentacles, the card that's crossing her is the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is all about give and take. It's all about giving and receiving. It's a charitable card. We see here that the man is, you know, offering the coins or the pentacles to the children below. So he's given someone who are what you would class as, probably not the right way to say it, I was going to say beneath him, but they are literally in the card beneath him. So he's in a better position, yeah, he's in a higher position of authority, if you like. He has more to give because he's lived a longer life, he's had longer to save, he's got a lot of resources, okay? It might not be money, it might be time, it might be wisdom, it might be other gifts, whatever it might be, yeah, but sharing what we have with others. Okay, we're asked to do this. I feel like there might have been an interruption in the flow, and the Queen of Wands is coming in to open up, sprinkle her magic, okay, and open that flow back up so that that flow and return returns, yeah? Whatever blockages we've had that have stopped that flow, they need to be distinguished, magicked away, create a spell, whatever, yeah? Banish the things that are stopping you from getting to where you want to be. Banish the negativity out of your life so that you're open to receive the positivity, and, you know, restart that positive flow, and be charitable. Being charitable to others, is one way to get that flow flowing. Okay, but we may be on the giving or the receiving end of that Six of Pentacles. Okay, it's a general reading, it's going to be different for everybody, as I'm always saying. I know you're probably sick of me saying it, but it's true. We've got the Knight of Wands. More passion, more desires. This is movement. Okay, so the Queen of Wands, she sits on her throne. She has succeeded. She has matured. She's already taken the action. She's already learned the stuff. She's already perfected her craft, if you like. And now she just sits on her throne and enjoys the luxuries that offers her, you know, because she's succeeded and she's reached that level. The Knight of Wands is here and he is taking action. He wants to get to where the Queen of Wands is, and then he wants to surpass her and become the King of Wands. But he's driven. He's highly driven. He's extremely motivated, but he can be impulsive. Okay, and we never quite know which direction he's moving in. Right now in this deck, he's moving full on, full steam ahead, and he's coming at us. Yeah, so he's asking us, he's challenging us almost. What actions are you going to take? How are you going to move forward? You're going to ask yourself that, okay? You're going to need to ask yourself that if you want things to change in your life. I feel like there are big changes, there are big shifts coming this month, okay? We need to be the ones that are taking action so that we are in control of those shifts, so that we are making sure the shifts are moving in the direction we want them to, yeah? Try not to add too much on your impulsiveness. Okay, but do be strong, do be courageous, and do be confident in the actions that you do take, and don't hold yourself back. Yeah, don't hold yourself back. Don't be worrying that you might be in lack, because where there is charity coming forward, there's often a feeling of not having enough and needing the charity. So try to keep yourself out of that position of lack, or those feelings of lack, and focus on how you can change your narrative, change your direction, shift your energies, whatever it might be, because we're wanting to shift them into a more harmonious kind of place. Okay, we've got the Ace of Cups. The cup is overflowing, but it's flowing beautifully and it's flowing in balance. Okay, the cup is full and it is runneth over, and it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There is more than enough to go around, and this is the mindset that we need to kind of focus on in October. Okay, there is more than enough to go around. The flow has returned. Everything is overflowing. Emotions are high, yeah? Intuition is high. Psychic abilities might be high. Relationships are really becoming more connected and harmonious this month, okay? There's a lot of peace around us this month. But we've got to be the instigators of that, okay? We've got to make sure we are shifting things into that direction, listening to our intuition, following our heart. Could be new relationships coming in as well with that Ace of Cups. If it's a new relationship coming in, then it could be with a fire sign. I mean, we've got lots of different suits here, so it could be any sign, to be fair, but we've got the fire signs there, which are quite prominent. So that would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, and of course, Sagittarius is the Knight of Wands. And he's very adventurous. Okay, he likes to take off in all different directions. Remember, he's the archer in the zodiac. The moon, we might not see this coming, or we might not have seen this coming, but I feel as well that it's talking about the fact that we've dug deep, we've looked under the surface, we've done some healing work. We've visited our dark side and we've shone some light upon it, is what I'm feeling with this, okay, with the moon. And it's because we've done this work, this shadow work, going beneath the surface, looking at what needs to be healed, what needs to be brought into the light. This is why things are shifting. This is why things are moving forward in a more positive manner, okay? We might have been lying to ourselves in the past, or maybe we uncovered some lies that have been told to us in the past, whatever it is, but we're progressing, and I feel like we're healing, really, really healing. In the near future, we've got the Four of Cups. This is a card of, and I love this card. A lot of people don't like it because it's the Four of Cups. It can be a bit meh. It can be a bit like lackluster kind of energy, but they're just sitting. They're silent. They don't seem to be communicating. However, they look very complacent. They look very much at ease. Again, the water is flowing. It's flowing softly and gently, and we're just asked to go along with that. We've got a human and a mermaid there. She's a mermaid, isn't she? Yeah, her fins at the back there. Human and a mermaid. Maybe they're thinking that their love can never be because they're different, but actually they're very much the same. You know, and maybe they're just not seeing what's right in front of them, the possibilities, the opportunities, but they are there. With the Four of Cups, I often feel it is a card to chill out, to relax, to just allow yourself to become a little bit complacent. Not totally complacent, that's probably going to come around along the wrong way, but when we are complacent, we don't want change, or maybe we're feeling like the change isn't coming, but we know that it is. Even in the card, we've got a waterfall here coming down, and there's different layers, there's different sections, there's different kind of eras, if you want, of change. It's different phases, should I say, and it's coming in slowly but surely. Don't get too complacent with where you're at, okay? Don't feel like things aren't shifting, because they are. It might be happening under the surface to begin with, but they are shifting, okay? Make sure that you are lifting up your vibration, keeping it high. Do take time out to stop and dream. It is a bit of a dreamy card, this one. And think about, what are your dreams? Where is it you want things to shift into? What is it that you want to start experiencing in your life? What emotional disconnections might you have that you feel you want to reconnect with? Have you disassociated with your own emotions and you'll need to reconnect with that and allow that flow to recommence so that you can move forward on a healing journey or on a relationship journey, whatever it might be, okay? But that's coming in the near future, and we need to pick up those cups and see what they each have inside of them, because I feel like each one of them is an opportunity for something different for us, and we've got to look inside all four of those cups. He's a bit off from it, isn't he? He's closing his arms off and he's kind of blocking his heart as well, and she's not. She's like this, but she's not blocking her heart. She looks more wistful, he looks more down, and she is there to lift and raise him up. If only he would turn around and look at her and give her the opportunity to be able to do that. But look in all of the cups, she's also holding a cup, you know, and she said it's not so bad. It's not so bad. She's looking off into the distance. She's looking for future horizons, yeah, and I feel like that's coming. The shadow side. What did we say about the moon card? Do you feel like it's all about the shadow side? We need to unearth the shadows. We need to shine a big bright light. And yeah, that's going to hurt our eyes. It might sting a little bit. None of us like to do it, okay? None of us like to admit the darkness that lurks inside of us, or the things that we might have done in the past that we're not proud of. We need to shine a light on them, learn from them, and then they can be obliterated and let go of, and we can move on from them, okay? It hurts in the period of time when you're looking at it, when you're doing the work, but believe you me, once it's done and it's cleared, everything gets lighter and brighter. It really, really does. I'm just looking at the next card, so Five of Wands. We're feeling conflicted, okay? We are feeling conflicted, and we're needing to really consider our next moves quite wisely, okay, before we take action. So think before you act. We might be in a position, in an environment where we're feeling like we're expected to do this, but we want to do that. You got to kind of ignore the noise, ignore the distractions, ignore the dramas that are around you, and really focus on what you want to do and what you want to achieve, okay? This is just changes. It's neither positive nor negative. It's just changes. And we often shy away from changes, don't we? He isn't. There's that knight. He's riding head on into that. Yeah, he's riding head on into the shadows to bring that stuff, that darkness, into the light so that it can be let go of, so that you can be free from it, okay? In doing this, a healing is taking place. The Three of Swords is about heartache, but I often see this card as, you know, the need to remove those swords. Yeah, you're going to be left with holes, but you can fill those holes with more love. You can fill those holes with light, because we're shining a light into that darkness. We're shining a light into what has been hurting our heart, what has been holding us back. So whenever we're carrying heartache and upset, then, you know, things are heavy. And we want to lighten and brighten our hearts up so that we can move forward in a more lighter and brighter way. Okay, I do feel this is a healing process. And the reason I'm saying that is because we've got the Knight of Cups as our outcome card, and he is moving on, and he's really fully connected back with his emotions, with who he is, with his feelings, his intuition. He's following his heart, he's listening to his intuition, he's allowing that beautiful white dapple horse to lead him forward, okay, through the emotional times, because of this emotional healing process that is going on. So although October gets a bad rap for being, you know, a dark, dull, dreary month, I feel like it's going to be perfect environment for us to do this healing work. And by the end of the month, we're really going to feel like we've transcended even, and feeling a lot lighter, and being able to be a light in that dark. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is on the base of the deck. He's taking stock. He's looking at what needs to stay, what needs to go, what's working, what's not working, what needs to be shone a light onto, what doesn't, you know, what's positive, what's good, what's right, what needs to continue, what needs to stop. And that's where all of this is coming from. Because once we figure that out, and this is all about gathering up the information, gathering up the resources that we need as well in order to do this, in order to complete this healing task. Because it's not easy to do. We might need the help. We might need the help, should I say, of someone else along the line as well, and that could be that Queen of Wands or the Knight of Wands. Okay, but whatever it is, it's bringing us the courage, the confidence, and the magic, okay, in order to start and begin that process. So let's overlay the cards. Let me do this just quickly. I don't want to keep you too long. It is for the full month, so we want to get quite as much information as we can. So overlay the cards that are already down, please, for this month. We've got the Lover's card falling out there. So the Lover's card, I want to put this, so the shadow card, should I say, is the Devil card in a traditional tarot. Not yet, because just double check. Yes, it is. It's number 15. So the Lover's card is the opposite to that. So wherever you get the Devil card or the shadow side card, you want to look towards the advice of the Lover's card. You go back one, yeah, and 15, 1 plus 5 is 6, which reduces it down to the Lovers. So making sure you're making the right connections, the right choices for all of the right reasons, yeah, and letting go and choosing freedom over negative attachments. Yeah, we need to free ourselves from those negative attachments so that we are free to choose better in the future. Okay, don't let things hold you back. You're not chained to anything. Your past does not define you, okay? Who you are right now and the actions you take in the future, that's what makes you who you are. Your past is your past. It's done, yeah? It's done. Forget about it. Move on from it. Okay, so we've got that conflict over that Queen of Swords. With the Five of Swords, sorry, over the Queen of Wands. We've got the Justice card overlaying the Six of Pentacles. Let's just go through these. Okay, funnily enough, the card that's on the base of the deck, the Seven of Pentacles, is now overlaying the outcome card, which is the Knight of Cups. So it's saying there is a lot of research to be done. There is a lot that we need to learn and that we need to learn from so that we can move on from it. And there is also saying there's a massive amount of potential here as well, but we've got to get organised, we've got to get practical, and we've got to really take stock of what we want to continue with, what we don't want to, where we want to put our energy, where we don't want to put our energy, where we're being wasteful with our energy, okay? So we're conflicted within. Maybe we're conflicted, feeling like we don't have the courage or the capacity of the Queen of Wands in order to start this process off, okay? But it's needed. We've got the Justice card overlaying the Six of Pentacles, which is things being balanced out. And what's he doing? He's giving what he has of abundance to someone who has nothing. So he's balancing that out, yeah. He's balancing the scales of justice. He's balancing, you know, him having too much and them having nothing. So he's spreading the wealth around, whatever that wealth might look like, yeah, bringing balance into the world. And this is what we're lacking because it's crossing the Queen of Wands. It's what we're needing, okay? We're starting October with a new moon in Libra, which is the Justice card. So that's what we are looking for. That's what we're searching for: more balance, more peace and more harmony in our lives, in the physical sense, the emotional sense, within our relationships, okay, and within our minds as well. If we've got it in our minds, if we can think in a more balanced, peaceful and more harmonious way, then we're going to start seeing that on the outside anyway. The Ace of Swords is saying that the Knight of Wands, or the Ace of Swords, is giving the Knight of Wands the opportunity to absolutely move forward. He's giving him the ideas as to how you can start this, how you can get things moving, okay? So take actions on the ideas that are presented to you, okay? And take them swiftly, but do think about the direction you're moving in before you go in it, okay? The Six of Cups is overlaying the Ace of Cups. This could be an old love coming back, but it can also be a blessings card. It's also about childhood, past lives, whatever it might be, but it's a gift. The Six of Cups is a gift. It's a beautiful gift. It does take us back to our childhood. It does make us feel less burdened. It makes us feel like life is easy. Yeah? Life is in balance. It's beautiful, balanced emotions that it's bringing in. And we've got that beautiful flow, the equal flow from the Ace of Cups. So this is all wonderful. This is that peace, that harmony, that balance, getting back to who we truly are, reconnecting with ourselves and with others who, you know, from the past, who we are connected to, possibly from past lives or have been connected to in this life, things coming back. But they're bringing a blessing. He's bringing her a potted plant, which I absolutely love. And it's red roses, that's what it looks like. Anyway, red roses, and it's beautiful. She's accepting them with open hands. She really is, and an open heart. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful energy. And that's there. We're going to see that. That's going to come into fruition, okay? We might have been foolish in the past, okay? But I also feel, because it's overlaying the moon card, but maybe we were foolish in believing the negative self-talk. Maybe we were foolish in believing things that others have said to us that just weren't true. Maybe that new journey, that new adventure that we went on is coming because of the work that we've done, the healing, looking into the moon, stepping into the darkness and shining that beautiful torch into that darkness to see what it is that needs to be filled. And that's what's kind of set off that new journey, that new adventure. Got the Eight of Cups overlaying the Four of Cups. So this puts a bit of a new spin on this. Maybe these two are separating. Maybe these two realise their differences and realise it can't work out. And she's moving on to something better. It might be she, might be he, doesn't really matter. But something is incomplete. So they're moving on to find more emotional fulfillment within their lives. It might not be a couple. It might not be a relationship. You might be walking away from a job that no longer serves you, or a situation, a friendship, whatever it might be, okay? But there's something you're leaving behind, but don't worry about that. There might be some sadness there, okay? You might be feeling down about it, but you know in your heart of hearts that something better is waiting for you, okay? So don't be sad. Don't be sad. Okay, and just move forward. You know, follow your heart, listen to your intuition, okay? You must listen to your intuition. Actions need to be taken. Life changes all of the time, and we need to start making the changes so that it's changing in the way that we want to see it changing, okay? We've got the Two of Wands. We need to have a plan of action before we start doing the shadow work, okay? That's pretty, yeah, it's always good to have a plan of action, and it's going to help us to find that new direction that we're moving in as well, okay? As I said, it might sting a little bit to start with whenever we've been in the darkness and that sun comes and shines brightly into our eyes. It does hurt, it makes us blink, it makes us wince a little bit. Sometimes it brings a tear to our eye. If you get tears in your eyes, let them flow, okay? Don't hold them in, let them flow, because as they flow, they go. It's release work, okay? Releasing what no longer serves you. The Hanged Man with the Five of Wands. If you're conflicted on your next move that you want to take, then give yourself some time to think about things, okay? Give yourself time to be able to look at a new perspective, a new way of doing things, okay? So don't rush in. Get yourself some peace and quiet. Let things just hang for a little while you know, observe. Wait for the enlightenment to come to you, Okay, you'll get the answers, but you've got to be peaceful, we've got to be quiet, we've got to be still in order to receive the answers that we need, that are going to help us to move forward with these changes that we need to create. And also saying that it might take a little while for these changes to come in for us, but that's okay, because within that waiting period, within that limbo time, you know, it's going to help to bring that enlightenment that we need so that we can recognize that this is all working in our favor. I was right about the Three of Swords. It is a card of healing the heart from the past heartache, okay, because we've got the King of Cups there. He is a master healer. He is going to help you to heal. So he can be a counselor, he can be an energetic healer, he can be a nurse, whatever. He is somebody who can create a safe space for you to be honest and open, for you to express, communicate with, okay, in order to let go of the things that you've been holding on to help you to heal your heart. Okay, he is there for you. If he's not there for you, go look for him, seek him out, because he can help you. Or maybe you just need to be sincere to your own heart. Stop hurting yourself by holding on to the things that are hurting you. You know, it's a choice. We need to choose to let go of what hurts us and just focus on the things that uplift us. Yeah, there'll always be something new that comes along to hurt us. We don't need to gather them up like trophies. Yeah, we can just take that on board, let it go, move on. It's all about the experience. Life is all about experience. The Knight of Cups, he does wear his heart on his sleeve. So he's not letting past hurts kind of block his heart any longer. He is moving forward with an open heart, trusting his intuition, trusting his feelings, his emotions, trusting his heart. Yeah, and that's going to really help him to see the potential that lies ahead. So in this base of the deck, for the initial spread was the Seven of Pentacles, okay, taking stock. So he's gathered everything up and he's thinking things through. He's thinking about, does this work, does that work, which ones am I keeping, do I need all of this, will I get rid of some of the greenery, what? Whereas in this one, she's actually cutting away. Now she's been growing grapes, which are really difficult to grow, and she's going to make some wine from them. So she's seeing that she's got the fruits from her labours, and she's not taking any notice over here, yeah? She's focusing on these here because this is where the grapes are, this is where the wine is, this is where the fruits are kind of in abundance. So she's focusing on that, focus on the good stuff. Yeah, I'm not saying go and get a bottle of wine, although if that's your favourite tipple, then go for it. What's on the base of the deck of the mini deck? The Six of Swords, back to right where we started. Yeah, moving on. October is a month of moving on, okay? There's no hiding away from it. Of course, you can if you choose to, but if you choose to hide away from it, then you're just going to stay stuck in a place that's not serving you anymore. Do the work, clear up the clutter, get rid of what's not for you anymore. It makes room for what is for you, okay? So that you can move forward with a lighter, brighter heart, okay? Heartache from the past will slow you down. It will keep you stuck. We need to get rid of that. We need to release it, let it go. And October is a wonderful, wonderful time to do that, because it's a 10 month, which makes it a 1 month, which is about the new beginnings. We've just come out of September, which is a 9 month, which is all about the endings. We have the eclipses to deal with, etc., etc. The eclipses, or the eclipse doorway, closed at the very beginning of October, and things are moving on. It's like, right, that's done. The eclipse is done with. You'll have found hopefully a fast progression. Things will have started to move in a better direction for you because of the eclipses. Things will have already been moved away from you, but there's more that needs to be cleared out, okay? Get rid of the clutter, whether it's emotion, mental, physical, spiritual, whatever it might be. It needs to go so that you can focus on the things that are working for you, the things that are right for you, putting your time, energy and attention into the stuff that you want to do, and not allowing yourself to be drained any longer by the stuff that's pulling you down, okay? Things need to change, and I feel like they need to change in a big, big way, okay? And I feel the synchronicity there of the Six of Swords being on the base of the second deck when it was the first card to jump out of the first deck. It's bringing us full circle. This is definitely a journey. this month is definitely a journey. Let's look at the oracle cards, as I say, the pre-shuffled. So from the RetroSpirit Oracle, we've got times for celebrations. So there's going to be some celebrations. There's going to be some relief from all of this shadow work, from all of this heaviness in October, which is wonderful, okay? Make sure that you're lighting candles. I'm not a fan of releasing balloons or what have you, but lighting candles, having a celebration, celebrating life or birthdays or anniversaries or whatever. Yeah, just celebrate, have some fun. If you haven't got anything in particular to celebrate, as I say, just celebrate life, because that's what we're here for. From the what's it called? It's new deck, Mystical Healing Oracle. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. Assimilate life experience. Yeah, do it. Absolutely do it. Assimilate your life experience. Bring it all together. Look at it. Learn from it. And then move on. But they look like they're having a bit of a celebration as well, don't they? Because they, she's riding a white swan. He's walking around with a pony. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. Bring the lessons that you've learned from the experience that life has shown you or given you, and just celebrate it. Absolutely celebrate it. The law of attraction, which is the health and the law of attraction cards. It's actually the law of attraction card that has come out. It's the law of attraction expands my every story. Okay, let's just read it straight off the back of the card. The law of attraction says that that which is like unto itself is drawn. In other words, that which you think in any moment attracts unto itself other thoughts that are like it. That is why whenever you are thinking about a subject that is not pleasant, in a short period of time, most of you, upon any subject that you ponder very long, attract enough supporting data that it does bring forth the essence of the subject of the thought into your experience. So basically what that is saying is, if you think negative thoughts, you're going to, in a very short period of time, you're going to start experiencing negative situations around you, or you're going to experience more negative thoughts. So it's like that whirlpool. It kind of pulls you down. We want to reverse that. We want to start thinking the positive thoughts, and we want to whirl up, okay, because we want to level up. And I do feel October is giving us the opportunity to level up. So remember the law of attraction. It works, okay? Like attracts like. So make sure you are thinking the positive thoughts, not the negative ones. It's not about ignoring the negative stuff that we need to deal with. We're absolutely having to face that full on, but we're transmuting it. Okay, we're changing it from negative to positive. We're flipping the story. We're telling a new story, a better story, okay? And that's going to give us a better experience in life. What have we got from the wisdom of the oracle? We have got time for a nap. Don't forget to rest, okay? When we're doing shadow work and when we're having celebrations, okay, we can overdo things and we need to rest, and often we forget, and often we will put ourselves on the bottom of the ironing pile and forget that we need to look after ourselves as well. We do need to nap. We need to make sure that we're getting enough rest. When we are on a healing journey, okay, it is quite draining. It can be quite draining, okay? So you need to make sure that you're balancing your energies, okay? Getting enough rest. If you're finding it difficult to sleep, if you struggle with insomnia or whatever, try meditation, a guided meditation on YouTube, or even some sleep music, whatever, to help you to get the rest that you need. And also, when we are well rested, we are dreaming. And when we are dreaming, we are creating new dreams that we might want to follow, new wishes come to us that we want to pursue. Maybe we're making a wish when we're blowing out the candles of the celebrations. What is it you're wishing for? Help your hopes, dreams and wishes to come true by taking a nap, giving them time to ruminate within you, within your subconscious. Let your subconscious talk to you through your dreams. Listen, okay? Listen, but make sure you are making time for stillness, for quiet time, for yourself. Self-care, self-nurturing, self-love, and a lot of rest will be exactly what you need if you are delving into the shadow side of yourself, which I really genuinely suggest that we all do this, because this is going to help us have a wonderful ending to this year as we start to really proceed quite quickly to the end of the year. Okay, so there you go. It might seem a little bit heavy, but it's not. It's just that we need to deal with the heaviness within and around us in order for things to get lighter and brighter. And the fact that it's all coming out, and the fact that it's, we're being supported in doing this month is absolutely wonderful. The opportunity there to literally wipe the slate clean and say, this is how I want to move forward. This is how I want to go forward from here on inwards, or onwards, and do it. Absolutely do it. Stop choosing the negative and start choosing the positive. Okay, stop being disconnected from yourself or from others and start reconnecting with yourself and with others and your emotions and your intuition and your insights that come with that. Okay, if you've disconnected from your creative side, because where did this all start? It really started with the Queen of Wands. If you've disconnected from your creative side, indulge in that. Yeah, it will be a helpful release. Okay, and it will bring you some joy. So yeah, do whatever you need to do to clear that clutter, to heal that heart, and to bring a lighter step into your life. Okay, have an awesome October. Don't forget the celebrations. Okay, don't forget the celebrations. And yeah, just have an amazing time. Thank you very much for watching. And as I said at the beginning, if you don't already subscribe to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button. YouTube keeps telling me that at least half of you that are watching this are not already subscribed. So please do, if you enjoy the videos, please do hit that subscribe button. That way you'll get notified when new videos arrive and are ready to watch. Have an awesome October, and I shall see you all again really soon. Bye for now. Bye bye.